Hello learners, you all are welcome to senior secondary level mathematics program. Dear learners, I Dr. Rajendra Kumar Nayak from National Institute of Open Schooling. Dear learners, in our today life, we have seen that there are different situations, we can say different contexts when we compare the two quantity or we can say two values or we can say two variables. You will find three situations. Suppose I would like to compare with one book with another book in terms of cost. You will find the cost of one book is more than the another one, that means we can say greater than. Another aspect you will find either it is less than or equal value. So, three situations you will find. One is either greater than, in the same time another is less than, or both are same. So, when talking about both are same, this is known as equal to each other. When talking about inequality, that means very simply either greater than or less than. That is known as inequalities. And when talking about linear inequality, we have also seen when inequality along with the variable is involved, we can say linear inequality. And right now we will be discuss more about what exactly linear inequality and how we have to solve to find out the variable involved in linear inequality and how we have to solve linear inequality, what are the different problems that we have faced in our day-to-day life. First we have to see what is exactly the inequality means. That means I can say when talking about inequality, you will find, suppose we are comparing the quantity A and B. Suppose I would like to compare A and B, between A and B. Okay. So, you will find either A we can say greater than B or we can say A less than B. This is the symbol of greater than less than we have already known. And third part we can say either A greater than equal to B or we can say A less than equal to B. These are known as the inequality. When talking about linear inequality, suppose I would like to write, suppose when talking about linear inequality, you just see when suppose 2x plus 3 greater than equal to 5. You see here the variable is involved and the degree of the variable is 1, 2x, not 2x square. Okay. Linear inequality means I can say the variable is involved and the value of the we can say the power of the variables is only 1. So, this is we call as a the linear inequality, the example of linear inequality. For example, say, suppose 3x plus 9 less than equal to 7. This is also an linear equality. We can say these are linear inequality. Because why called as a linear inequality? Because very simply the variable that is involved, the power of the variable is only 1. So, this is known as linear inequality and this is simply the inequality. The question is how we have to solve the linear inequality. That means simply I can say how we have to find the value of unknown quantity. Here the unknown quantity is x, here the unknown quantity is x. How we have to solve this? Suppose this is equation 1 and suppose this is equation 2. How we have to solve equation and equation 2 as a linear inequality? What are the techniques we have to follow? So, in order to solve this, we can say linear inequality, we must have to understand, we must have to learn about what are the principles involved. That means we can say the principle of solving linear inequality. That is the very important things. When talking about principle of solving the linear inequality, the first principle, suppose this is we can say the first principle, remember equal number can be added on both sides of the inequality. That is what is talking very simply. You just remember and observe what is talking. Equal number can be added on both sides of the inequality. Simply it is talking, you just observe. When talking about equal number can be added, suppose I have taken two conditions, two situations. Suppose A greater than B, A greater than B and x not equal to 0. Suppose A greater than B, then you will find A plus x also greater than B plus x. That means very simply, when you added a constant quantity which is not equal to 0, suppose I have taken x as a unknown quantity or constant quantity, suppose x which is not equal to 0, suppose A greater than B, suppose A greater than B, you will find A plus x also greater than B plus x. Okay. And second condition is, suppose if A less than equal to B, you will find also A plus x less than equal to B plus x. That means when greater than, when a constant quantity added, also greater than. When less than equal, when a constant quantity added both the side, it becomes also less than equal. That will be not change. Okay. The second condition we can say, second important condition we must have also understand, that is in case of subtraction. When talking about subtraction, that means simply I can say when we subtract on both the side the inequality, the values or inequality will be not change. For example, suppose simply I can say, suppose the first condition is, suppose A greater than B, okay, and x is a constant quantity. So, if A greater than B, then I can say A minus x greater than B minus x. We can subtract on both the side. And second condition you will find, second condition is talking if A less than equal to B, then you will find A minus x also less than equal to B minus x. This is the, we can say, second properties, or you can say second principle of, we can say, linear inequality. The first case is the addition, second case is the subtraction. We can add, we can subtract a constant quantity on both sides of the inequality. The value will be not changed. That is simply the principle is talking. Right now, we will be move in case of the multiplication and division. When talking about multiplication and division, the case is something different. First case is multiply or divided by same positive number. That word is positive is very important. Same positive number. That is the very important things. Positive number, what is talking very simply I can say, the simply suppose if I can say A greater than B and x is the, we can say x is the positive, that means I can say and x greater than 0, x greater than 0, then we can say this is the positive quantity. If x less than 0, it is a negative quantity. So, what will be happen? Then I can say that means Ax also greater than Bx. That means when we multiply, the value will be not changed. If the constant quantity is positive number, remember that is the very important thing, positive number. Second case is simply talking if I can say A greater than B and x greater than 0, no, that will be something different. A not greater than B, I can say suppose the second case is talking if A less than equal to B and x greater than 0. Okay. Then what will happen? Then I can say Ax also less than equal to Bx. Okay. In case of suppose division, the same principle will be applied. Suppose in case of division, the third part you will get if A greater than B and x is the positive part, then you will find I can say a by x also greater than b by x. And fourth part you will find, fourth part, suppose in case of fourth part you will find IV part, that means I can say if a less than equal to b and x is the positive quantity, then I can say, then very simply I can say a by x also less than equal to b by x. That is the very important things. And in case of positive number, remember that is the we can say far and foremost important condition. When talking about negative number, the principle will be changed. When talking about the negative number, when the both side of the inequality or multiply by same, I can say same negative number, then sign of the inequality get reverse. Sign will be reverse. That is the very important condition, very important we can say principle, because negative become, the inequality will be changed. How it become? Let us see. Suppose first example I would like to tell you, if I can say if a greater than b, remember if a greater than b and x is the negative, it is the negative number. So, I can say x less than 0, then I can say a greater than b, that means I can say a x, it is greater than, it become less than. This is the very important condition. When it was greater than, it become less than if the negative number is multiplied. That is the very important things. Similarly, suppose we have to divide a greater than b and x less than 0, then you will find a by x also less than, it was greater than, but x is the negative quantity, a by x less than, we can say b by x. This is the we can say most important principle when we solve the linear inequality. Okay. Let us we have to take an example, we have to understand. Suppose the question is given, solve the, this is the linear inequality, 3x, I can say 3x, this is the linear inequality given. Very simply I can say, again I can say 3x minus 4 by 2 greater than equal to x plus 1 by 4 minus 1. Okay. And we have, how we have to solve this linear equality? Solve means very simply, what do we mean by solve the linear equation? What do we mean by solve the linear equation? Very simply, we have to going to find out the value of unknown quantity, or we can say value of the variables. Here the variable is one variable, that variable is here x, okay, and we are going to find out the value of x. Okay. Very simply I can write here 3x minus 4 by 2 greater than equal to, I can write here in form of LCM x plus 1 minus 4 by 4, I can write. Okay. Again I can write simply 3x minus 4 by 2 greater than equal to x 1 minus 4 means minus 3, that means x minus 3 by 4. Now you just observe here, 3x minus 4 by 2 greater than equal to x minus 3 by 4. Okay. So, simply we can cross multiply. When we are talking about cross multiply, you just observe, I can write simply 3x minus 4 multiply with 4, you will find 12x minus 16, 12x 4 into, I can say simply 4 into 3x minus 4, you will find 12x minus 16, which equal to greater than equal to 2x minus 6, because 2 will be multiplied with x minus 3. Then you will find 2x minus 6, 2x minus 6. How it easy become now? I can simply write 12x minus 2x greater than equal to minus 6 plus 16 by using that principle. Okay. When we reverse here, the positive sign right hand side become negative and negative sign become positive when we transferring the sign of the quantity. Now you will find 12x minus 2x, you will find 10x greater than equal to 16 minus 6, it become, I can say it become 10. Now I can say the value of x greater than equal to 10 by 10, you will find 1. Now what is the value of x? Now we have find the value of x greater than equal to 1. That means 1 and more than 1. Okay, 1 and more than 1. How we have to find? By using the linear inequality principle, now we are able to find out the value of x which equal to x greater than equal to 1. And question is show the graph of the solution of the number line. That means simply I can say here we find the value of x greater than equal to 1. Now we have find, and how we have to show on the number line. You already know how we have to show on the number line. Simply I can say, suppose this is the number line and this is the suppose 0, you know, this is the 0 and that part is negative, and this part I can say this is the negative, and this part we can say the positive number. Okay. Suppose this is 0, this is 1, suppose 1, this is 2, this is 3 and dot dot dot. Suppose this is 4 and dot 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 dot. Now question is we have already find the value of, I can say the value of x equal to greater than 1. Greater than 1 means I can say 1 more than, that means this is the greater than 1. And if we show on number line, this will be the graph. This will be the graph of this solution, I can say solution of the linear inequality on the number line, because x is more than 1, we have already find. So I can say this is the x greater than equal to 1. We have not touched negative number or between 0 to 1. Only we have to touch x more than 1. Okay. Dear learners, this is the way we have to solve the, I can say, we can say very simply the linear inequality. Another question, suppose how we have to solve, or we can say apply the linear inequality in our day-to-day life problems. Now question is very simply, I can say the question is, it is one of the example, and this type of problem we have really faced in our day-to-day life problem. The mark obtained by a student of class 9 in the first and second examination. That means he have put it 2 examinations. First examination, she or he get 62 mark. First examination, this is the first examination. Second examination, he or she get 48 mark. Okay. Or I can say find the minimum mark to be secured to an average at least 60 mark. Okay. So I can say simply that this is the first examination. Okay. I can say this is the second examination mark. Now question is how much mark he or she is supposed to be secure in order to get at least means minimum 60 mark. It may be more than, at least the concept is greater than equal to 60 होना चाहिए. So I can say suppose the first examination mark is suppose 62. अगर we have to come to the solution part, I can say 62 plus 48 plus suppose x is the we can say minimum mark to be obtained. Okay. So 62 plus 48 plus x divided by 3 examination. When we are talking about average, we have to divide here 3. When talking about 2 examination, when talking about average, we have to divide 2. Here 3 we have to divide 3 in order to get the average mark. So, 62 plus 48 plus x divided by 3, which is greater than equal to 60. This is the inequality we have find out here. When we solve this inequality, we can judge, we can also say generalize what will be the minimum mark the student supposed to be secure in order to get the at least 60 mark. Now, you know that how we have to solve. Solving part you already know how we have to solve. That means I can say 62 plus 48, that means 62 plus 7, that 40, 110. That means I can say 110 plus x greater than equal to 60 into 3, 180. So, I can say x equal to greater than equal to 180 minus 110, that means 70. Or we can say very simply, I can say learners that x must be greater than equal to 70. That means what we have to generalize, find the minimum marks. That means that students must have to secure minimum 70 mark in order to secure to have an average at least 60 mark. Okay, this is the way, and this problem, this type of problem we can solve only through linear inequality. That application is very much vital in our day-to-day life. Such problem we cannot solve by any other equation. It is only through, we can say, inequality. Through inequality, or we can say through the principle of linear inequality, we can solve this type of problems. It is very much, we can say, linear inequality application is very much vital in our day-to-day life. Okay, let move. We have to move the another, we can say, another problem what we have faced in our day-to-day life. Dear learners, this is the suppose a problem, and this problem can be solved through by linear inequality. And in this problem, a huge word is involved, and don't fear the words, because we have to convert the words problem into linear inequality. That means linear inequality we have to form here. And how we have to form? You just read the problem. A manufacturer has 600 liter of 12% of acid. Okay. The question is, how many liters of 30% acid solution must be added so that acid content in the resulting mixture will be more than 15%, is the one inequality, and second inequality will form less than 18%. So, dear learners, in this question we have to find two linear inequality. One in case of the more than case, another part we will find the less than case. And we suppose we have to take how many liters? We have to take as a x liters of 30% acid to be added. The first case you will find, first case simply I can say the first inequality you will find, that means simply I can say that 30%, we can say 30% of x plus 30% of x plus I can say 12% of 6, we can say 600 liter. That means 12% of 600 greater than I can say 15% of I can say x plus 600. Okay. Now, it will be when we simplify this one, you will find 30% of x, I can say simply 30x divided by 100 plus 12 into 600 divided by 100 greater than I can say 15x, 15%, that means I can say 15x plus 15 into 6, that means 9, I can say that means 15 into 6, that means 90, and you will find 9000 divided by 100. This will be the form the first inequality. simply I can say this is the inequality 1. Okay. Now, we have to solve the first linear inequality, then we come to the second part. Suppose we have get already that we can say simply 30x by 100 plus we can say 12 into 600 divided by 100 greater than I can say 15x plus I can say 9000 divided by 100. When we solve this one, we will find 30x and we have to remove 100 in all the cases. That part we have already know the techniques to solve. 30x plus 12 into 6, that means 7200 is more than you get 15x plus I can say plus 9000. Okay. Now, you will find 13x minus 15x, you will find 15x greater than 9000 minus 7200. So, you will find 15x is greater than I can say 1800. Now, we will find x is greater than 1800 divided by 15, you will find that means simply I can say x is greater than 120. This is the first case we have find. This is the we can say first inequality, we have find the value of the unknown quantity x is more than 120. Okay. That means simply I can say x is more than 120. Right now, we have to move for the second inequality. When talking about second inequality, you will find the same things. The idea is here in case of I can say that 18 less than 18%. Okay. So, I can say 30% of x plus 12% of I can say 600, it is less than. At the first case we have taken more than, means greater than, and now it is less than. I can say this is the less than symbol and which is equal to 18% of x plus 600. Okay. Now, when you solving this one, we will find 30x by 100 plus 7200 divided by 100 less than equal to 18x plus I can say we can say 18 into 6, that means 108, that means 10,800. Okay, divided by 100. Now, we have to remove 100 in all case. Now, what we will find? You will now find that simply I can say that second case simply I can say 30x plus 7200 is less than equal to 18x plus 10,800. Am I correct? Yes. Now, what will it do? 13x minus 18x, because this 18x in the left hand side it become negative, that means 13x minus 18x less than equal to I can say 10,800 minus 7,200. Now, we will find 12x is less than equal to, when we negative this one, we will find 10,800 minus I can say 7200. You will find 00826 and that is 36. I can say 3600. So, now we will find the value of x is less than I can say 3600 divided by 12. Very simply I can say x less than equal to 300. Okay. This is the second inequality you will find. Dear learners, what we find? First case we have find x greater than 120 and second case we have find x less than equal to 300. So, two things we have find, or simply I can say in this case what will this the no doubt this is the question is some extent bigger, but solution is very smaller. The first inequality we have find I can say x greater than 120, this is the case 1, and case 2 we have find x less than equal to 300. Now, what we conclude? What we conclude now? Now, we have to conclude the value of x is within 120 to 300. So, I can say 120 less than x less than equal to 300. This is the exactly the value of x. That means, the value of x lies between 120 to 300. So, we can say, we can conclude how many liters of 300 acids supposed to be added, so that it will be more than 15% and less than 18%. That means, I can say it is supposed to be more than 120 liter and must have to less than 300 liter. So, dear learners, basically we can say this type of problem in our day to day life what we faced, really this problem we can solve through by linear inequality. When talking about linear inequality, the very important thing is we can solve a big statemental problem through by linear inequality. And we must have to understand the basic principle of a linear inequality. Then we can able to solve the problem based on linear inequality. Dear learners, I hope that you have enjoyed learning with me, and you must have to watch our eVidya live program, that is for class 12. That means, you will find channel number eVidya channel number 12. And I suggest you must have to go through our website www.nios.ac.in on online course material, because on online course material you will find the text material, we can say the video tutorials, we can say the audio tutorials, also you will find the worksheet in order to practice and more understand the mathematical concept. You must have to go through our website. Thank you, learners.